Maybe it's just taking a moment.
We're doing it live. Woohoo!
All right. Uh, I think I'll give it another minute just to make sure everybody can hear us. Also, if we're supposed to be able to see the game screen, I can't. Since it's showing the splash screen for me.
I believe our restream will fade it to the actual game stream in a minute, but I do believe we are live.
Okay, hello and welcome everybody to the wonderful world of Alifgard. I'm your hostess, MathGirl718. Joining me today is Gambit. How you doing, Gambit?
I am doing well. I am looking forward to this match. This is game 2 of Brian Williams versus Chromataclysm. Going to be an interesting one. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Brian Williams hit the first one.
I believe so.
Yes.
So this will be a good race. So this is the semifinals. So we're down to 4 players. I believe it's these two and also oh goodness, my Tilo and
Smashy.
who's Tilo? Smashy.
Yeah, Tilo Smashy, and then Brian Williams and Chromaclasm. Chromaclasm probably going to be playing. I look to see him possibly take a couple chances in this match. Again, with that 1-0 deficit, don't want to be shut out in the series if he can. So probably look for him to make a little bit more
Oh, this is
gambles.
game 2.
Yeah, this is game 2.
Okay. Also, we haven't switched over the builds yet, which our restreamer tracker should probably do. But that strength's probably going to go down even further. Ew.
Yeah, 6 strength to start, but hey, look, we've got heal more to start. We can heal ourselves pretty well.
Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. 6 strength, 21 HP, and
That's
only
fine.
one heal more.
We can sit around and punch slimes until they fall. We can heal ourselves once in between there because we'll probably need it with that poor strength.
Also, chat, I just want to remind you, Chroma has won his way into this all the way to semis for good reason. Like, he has learned how to grind very efficiently, among other things. So don't count him out either.
We're Brian Williams with the 1-game lead right now, and having come off of taking the series from the number 1 seed Angel FM. Again, as I said at the beginning, looking forward to a very, very good match, and what I expect will be a very, very close match as we're about to get underway.
Yep. So both going for strength HP build. So let's Cynthia, if you want to let the runners go, I think we're ready.
Yeah, then away they go. Gonna give the king telling us all our stuff, and we'll see what's in our treasure chest to start here.
Yep, also, Agi is ridiculously high for level 1. Okay, it is Fairy Water, Herb, and the Magic Key.
So Fairy Water's nice. That's going to give us a pretty easy first takeout of a monster if we want it. We find something like middle tier, we can toss a Fairy Water, hopefully take it out in one shot for some early XP. Forest and Flames right at the start, not too bad. Already a red slime on Chroma's screen, even though somehow he's still marked as the winner. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. Maybe just because he's the first out of the castle. But does take out the red slime, already gets the the 2 experience and off to an early start here. That's a wolf. That might be our fairy water. Nope, gonna run away.
Oh, hey, I thought I saw a town off to the west. I might have been mistaken, though. It was for like a split second.
Yeah, we'll have to see if one of the runners runs north a little bit to see if we can go to the west. Doesn't look like there's anything to the south of us. Looks like it was a dead end. Got that one swamp tile there that's kind of interesting to see. Wonder if any runner will just like decide to randomly search it, see what's there. In the meantime, Brian Williams puts that fairy water to use, gets level up there.
Oh my gosh, what is this agility today?
Yeah, jumped right up to level 3, and we're at 47 agility at level 3. I haven't seen this high of agility. The last couple matches I've called, I haven't had this agility this high until like level 12.
Right?
So I mean,
we're later.
We're going to be able to run from pretty much anything we want to in this early game. Both runners doing well, just kind of finding some, Brian Williams taking on the Ghost. We got Chroma just got level 2. We're going to start spell. Probably going to be level 3 very, very short behind. And there's a town up to the north.
Oh, okay. And, Breckenary?
Yep, it is just Breckenary. But hey, look, Flame Sword in the shop there. I mean, if we end up with a gold grind in the Tentacle treasury, could be worth going after, but that's an Axe Knight. Hi. You're not someone we want to see this close to home.
Also, no, it was just the bridge I saw for the split second off to the west. Okay.
Yeah, there's a bridge to nowhere. It looked like that was just a nice little empty continent area over there. So we got to go north, which is going to be Axe Knight country. And right now, we are not in Axe Knight mode with 8 and 10 strength, respectively.
And we might be able to run with this agility, though.
True. I know Chroma wasn't able to because I hasn't gotten the level 3 boost up to 47, but could still be able to when we get up there. Yep. Chat pointing out us saying just Breckenary, which makes them feel bad for the townspeople.
Hey, it is the home of the cheapest inn in all the land, though, as I recall.
Yep, the good old Motel 6, as it's affectionately referred to.
Also, we only need one more experience, so that gives us level 4. Let's see what it is. It's 3, 5, 4, 12, and a new spell of Outside.
Early Outside's nice. If we end up finding a decent enough cave or somewhere that's pretty deep, mountain, not grave yet because we don't have any keys, but definitely mountain would be one you'd want to possibly see, and you can go deep down in there. If you get all the way down, you can pass outside to get out. Brian finding the Axe Knight and managing to get away on the second try at high agility, 52 already at level 4, doing some work.
Yeah, no kidding. That's crazy. Also, I saw a small shield and a full plate as well.
Yeah, definitely a lot of good items that if we end up, as I said, with that gold grind and Tantagel, I can see our runners grinding up a decent amount to pick up some decent stuff. But at the current moment, we're probably just going to kind of stick to some torches, stick to some herbs, and then use that Motel 6 to heal back up after that Axe Knight run in and kind of go from there.
Yep.
So Chroma finds a Wraith, tried to run away, was not able to, and gets sent back home with the second death of the seed.
I mean, also, thank you EMP any amount of money for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. How are you?
I have a feeling our Raiders are probably coming in looking at the agility score and going, what do you mean this is level 4? Are you sure that's right? I mean, I think every runner in this tournament is probably looking at these agility scores going, why couldn't I have had this in my race? Jeez.
I mean, some seeds are not as bad as some other race streamers.
Which race streamers would that be?
Oh, I don't know.
In the meantime, we see Chroma keeping close to Tantagel, trying to stay in that zone 0 to try to get some experience up. Brian Williams with the extra level, kind of branching out a little bit, kind of halfway between Chantigel and Brecconary, in probably that Zone 1 area, trying to get a little bit better enemies to grind on. But both seem to be very content with doing some grinding early on, especially with both having seen those Axe Knights hanging around Brecconary. So
Yeah. Also, this is turning out to be a nice start, though. Is that Brecconary up there that I'm seeing, or is that a different town?
yeah, it's Brecconary on Brian Williams' screen. The only bad thing about this start would be that strength. 13 strength at level 4. We might have the agility to run away from stuff and the HP to survive a couple hits, but we don't have the strength to beat up anything really at this point.
Yeah, but we sure can run like crazy.
Ooh, scorpions have hurt more.
Oof, okay. Well, we're not gonna be fighting scorpions anytime soon.
Yeah, Chroma used the fairy water we got to start on the first scorpion he saw, and then that second scorpion said, "Oh, I saw what you did to my friend. Boom, hurt more. Bye."
Yeah, Seed says no.
Also, I love what Brian Williams is doing here is tossing the torches at this wizard. Picked up an extra 28 experience. Gets level 5. 2, 3, 4, 9. It's not a bad level at all.
This MP is growing ridiculously.
I'm sure our runners would rather have the strength growing ridiculously than this MP, because, yeah, 15 strength at level 5. You.
I mean, in theory, aren't the 2 main stats supposed to grow later on more than the others? So, might work itself out. Maybe.
Sure. Brian Williams taking the money he has from these fights that he's been doing and buying a couple bottles of fairy water. I got a feeling we're going to see some fairy water tossed here shortly in some grinding. Chromo, not learning his lesson, is used his stat spell on the Scorpion. Very smart.
Did that Scorpion just cast Heal More as well?
I think it just cast Hurt More. I didn't see if it was Heal More. It might have been, though.
I have sworn I saw Heal More.
I thought it was Hurt. Brian Williams finds the Axe Knight again. That Axe Knight seems to like sitting right underneath Brecconary. That's the 3rd time I think we've seen it right directly underneath.
Also, Tilo confirming it was in fact Heal More and Hurt More, so yeah.
Yeah, Scorpions are a no-go. 50% Heal More, 25% Hurt More. Ew.
Yeah, we're gonna be avoiding those like the plague.
In the meantime, we got Brian Williams tossing torches at Warlocks again, and then some fairy water to boot, and that's going to pick up another 28 experience. I mean, can't fault it.
Nope.
Oh, for a second I thought it was going to be an Axe Knight again in that spot right below Brecconary, but nope, just a Magician this time. I'd be like, is this like a overworld spike tile that we have found right underneath Brecconary or something? What's going on?
I mean, it might be interesting to introduce random just overworld spike tiles.
Quick, someone contact McGrew.
I think that that's actually being worked on semi, like, back burner-ish. From what I've heard.
Well, that would be interesting to look up with the continuing of new features added to this randomizer. If you want to check out what those new features are, you can always join our Discord with the link that is provided in chat if you use exclamation support DWR, as well as giving you the bracket for this tournament and all this other fun jazz we got on the schedule.
Let me go mention that to one of the RPG Limit Break admins so that they can fix that.
In the meantime, Brian Williams at level 5 says, you know what, I got the agility to run from stuff. I've got a bunch of torches I can throw. Let's go explore a little bit. We find a desert just to the west of Brecconary. Depending on the enemies over here, that's not going to be a bad spot to grind. That desert gives you the highest percentage of random encounters. We do see a cave just to the west of that desert. Let's see what we have here. Judging by the fact that this looks like a dead end on this side, I would not be surprised to see this as swamp south or north. One of two. But we're going to have to find out later. It's a Stone Man since Brian Williams' home. And that's Brian's first death at 11 minutes in. That's actually not a bad run he had to start. But Chroma been just slowly but surely grinding and right on his tail. Still same level in Breckenary. Just a couple purchases. Got that Dragon Scale. Got some leather armor to help get some defense. And I wouldn't be surprised if he decides to kind of branch out a little bit, do a little bit more exploring. But instead, we are staying in the home zone. We are going to grind up some more. Probably both runners saying, you know, I need some strength if I'm going to venture out, because 15 strength, yeah, we could be attacking for a while. And while we had the MP to cast heal more quite a bit, that's kind of a little bit just sit there and keep casting heal more all over the place. Many times I like what Brian Williams is doing. He is trying to toss torches at this wolf, see if he can bring it down, pick up a bunch of extra XP. Using the heal wars to great efficiency and tossing torches as needed.
Yep. Also, I am back. I let one of their admins know.
Yeah, unfortunately, we have ran out of torches, so we are having to just physically attack for 1 damage apiece. That's okay. This could be a little minute.
Yup.
But we got there. That's 40 experience. That's going to be level 6 for Brian Williams. That's not bad. 5, 8, 4, 1
and a new spell. Heal.
Hey, you know, that's nice. I think not we already had heal more, but still nice. Look at that agility already in the orange. What is this?
Certainly probably not the spell you would prefer to have in the orange, but you know.
I mean, I'm thinking, like, can we get a reroll on this? This is way too high of an agility. Come on now.
So I'm sorry if y'all can hear my boyfriend in the background.
In the meantime, Chroma taking on Drakey, looking to try to, again, continue. Oh, that's an Armored Knight in that desert. That's going to be fun. Anyway, Brian trying to get back to that cave, the one that I think is going to be swamp of some sort. I'm not sure if it's going to be north or south, but I think it's swamp.
I mean, probably, because it seems like we've run out of continent trick.
Yeah, that's my thought too, is we've run completely... Nope, that's the freebie cave.
Okay.
Does that...
Torch.
Ooh. I mean, torch, yeah. Unless there's something behind that swamp that's to the east of Breckenary, then one of the swamps had to be in the Tantagel basement. But how are we going to get keys?
That's a good question.
So something's got to be to the east of Breckenary. I noticed there was a little bit of swamp over there. No one's gone over that way yet. But something's going to have to be that way.
We've got heals to use, so... Heck it, just go do it.
That's like what Brian Williams is doing, and there's a nice little swath of land over here, looks like. So let's go exploring and see what else we can find. Brian is going to take this level 6 and say, look, I've got all the agility in the world. If I get into trouble, I can run away from pretty much anything. Yeah, let's go for it. Unfortunately, showing off the problem with our low freaking strength is that ghost just like, yeah, nope, I'm going to dodge because, yeah, why not? It's Hawksness. That is not something... Yeah, we're not going to look at that right now. No, we can't even take that. But that's a metal... Nope, run away, sorry.
I don't even think we can face anything on there.
I don't think we could face anything in Hawk's Nest, period, at this point.
Maybe. Depends on the enemy set. But probably not.
Yeah, Brian's just kind of taking the small fights along the way. Is taking out a couple of ghosts. Is taking on, like, again, the smaller enemies that we can take out with the strength we have. Hey, look, there's another cave.
You're gonna need to help me with this.
That is Swamp South, I believe.
Okay, I'll take your word for it, because I don't... Why are you out?
Yep, definitely Swamp South, because using outside to cut through the cave without having to walk.
Is that in logic?
I don't know, I'm not sure. What is in logic is the Armored Knight sending him home. So Brian Williams at least knows, hey, Swamp South is out there. Swamp North leads me out to another swamp and some more desert, and yeah, that's about all I've seen.
Yup. This is different. And why are you fighting the scorpion?
I don't think
Brian... stop spell. Okay, that effectively nukes their abilities, so...
Yeah, I don't think Brian Williams had seen that scorpions had to hurt more. Only Chroma had. So Brian saw the heal more, then he used the stop spell, and then got lucky in the fact that didn't use the hurt more till after he had cast the stop spell. Also, Chroma doing a little bit of a torch grind here in the freebie cave. Has gone in twice now to take the torch and says, okay, just 2 torches is enough, I'm good.
Ow. Run.
Yeah, this agility, we can run from so much. It's just... I wouldn't be surprised if, level 7 agility ends up in the green already, and we're like, okay, cool, we've got the agility to go to Sharlock, we just don't have anything else because we're 20 minutes into the seed.
I mean, there was always that fun seed I watched where they had everything they could want, including stats, but nobody had any idea where Sharlock was.
It's always
took 2 hours to find Sharlock.
It's either one or the other. You find Sharlock immediately, but you don't have the stats to go in there yet, or you have everything you need except for Sharlock.
Yup.
But right now, Brian looking like he's going to do a little bit of grinding over here by Breckenary. Chroma is still slow grinding torches. Probably going to just take a couple, then take an enemy, toss them at him, and come back for more.
Yep.
Which, all honesty, is not a bad strategy considering where we are. Load up on those torches, toss them at everything, and then come back for more. And before you know it, you'll have level 7, level 8 real fast. Well, not real fast, but somewhat fast.
I don't want to underappreciate everything else that Chroma's done to get here, but this kind of thing is exactly why he's made it to semifinals, despite being new, is because he realizes, oh, I can do this to grind to another level.
Yeah, it's, again, using this desert down here to get the high counter rate, and then running into stuff like this, like the Magician. That's a perfect enemy for what you're trying to do right now.
Yep. But yeah, it's like, he's just kind of perfected realizing when he can grind in whatever way.
Yeah, this zone right now has not been too bad. You've got Magicians, you've got Wolf Lords, you've got Slimes, I think you've seen a couple Drolls. These are enemies you do not mind tossing torches at and just kind of going off on that and picking up the extra XP from it.
Oh. Also, yeah, I might want to heal more on that.
Yeah, that's going to be Chroma's last heal more. We'll be interesting to see if he decides to take a Death Warp here or tries to walk back to Breckenary to get a refill. Does go for this regular heal cast, is in trying to punch and see, but in 20 strength, we're not hitting, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is not great.
Yeah, I think we needed one more torch to get through this. Yeah, I don't think we're going to.
It was an honest attempt, though.
By the way, the Drolls know heal more as well.
Sorry, have to assume Agi is not
Oh
used
my
in the
goodness.
calculation.
22 MP. What? What is this seed?
Oh, wow. Okay, that's a thing. Now, if only we could get that strength up to something reasonable.
I think Beta Strep in chat pointing out this is the type of seed that you need a bamboo pole when. I mean, bamboo pole would be like so great for these runners right now, wouldn't it? It completely unironically, it would absolutely be great because anything to help build our strength here is going to be a huge boon for our runners.
Yep, and we don't have keys to even check if we can gold grind to get that flame sword we saw earlier. So, ease.
I mean, that might be the play. Whoever finds Rimbledar first to go get keys, or finds a cave that has a chest with a key in it, might jump out to an early lead here, because the ability to gold grind, if it is available, get that flame sword. But as bad as our strength currently is, that could just throw someone leaps and spades above the other.
Yep. Like, this is a fun seed.
I got dueling Magic Drakey fights going on our two screens. That's another 12 experience for both our runners.
So chat mentioning grinding's not a great idea, but it's also like you're not really able to get much anywhere without getting struck down by stuff.
Yeah, this is not that strength. Your agility's great. You can mostly run from most things, but a lot of things are going to be able to take a swipe at you before you run away. And then, your MP is nice, but it's not 100%, oh, good, I'm going to survive everything.
Is that a new town?
Nope, that's Hawksness. It's Chroma's first time seeing it.
Ah.
Yeah, it takes one look and says, I don't have the strength for this, bye. But that's a new town. That's one that we did not see earlier.
Garenham. But we don't have the key to find out what's in the back, so...
And unfortunately...
The half-plate.
Yeah, unfortunately no bamboo pole, and we don't have the money for the broadsword at the current moment, so...
Yeah, but it's good to know for a little bit down the road if our strength is still terrible.
Yeah, broadsword's a lot easier to grind for than a flame sword if there's no actual gold grind available. But unfortunately, without any keys right now, that's about the extent we can do in Garenham, and time to skedaddle and keep on looking.
So people, do always remember, if you get there, if you get to Garenham without a key, remember that you have not been to the back yet. Because I have seen that turn the tide of a race almost.
In the meantime, Chromo is heading in the direction that we know the Swamp Cave is in. He's not going to get there, though, because his Magic Wyvern says, go home, my son. You do not belong here yet.
Nope. Also, Green Dragons saying the same thing.
Green Dragons have the L2 breath. That's actually quite accurate, considering they're dragons and they have fire breath. Yeah, that tracks. We're good with that. Chat say Brian was hunting metal slimes in that area, which he had found a couple of that they had ran away before he could get a safe kill on one. So. In the meantime, Chroma taking on a wolf. Brian Williams is just kind of making his way around. Interesting to see if he decides to keep grinding or if he goes on the exploration binge again. Chroma is going to pick up that 40 experience and be just a little bit shy of level 7. I wouldn't be surprised to see Chroma pick up another set of either fairy waters or torches here. Try to get that one more enemy, get up to level 7 if we can, and then see what stats we get from there, which we already know is going to include a huge MP boost again, but absolutely nothing on the strength front.
No. Yeah, chat is winning this race.
Now, there's a saying that we have in Free Enterprise. It's we always root for the seed, and in this case, the seed is definitely winning at the current moment.
I love it.
In the meantime, Chroma uses the Motel 6, gets all the HP and MP back, and is going to stab out, probably again, do a little bit more grinding. Heading back over towards the freebie cave, might be going for that, that little grind area right here that he found earlier, saying, hey, you know, this is a good spot. I can get through this. I just needed a little bit of luck. And right now I'm not finding it because it's a slime and a stone man. Meantime, Brian Williams walks through Breckenary and then dives back down south. Probably going to do a little bit more grinding in this area. Says, I don't really feel like exploring right now because I can't defeat anything. Oh, hi, Armor Knight. Hey, we got away from it. I mean, we do have 63 agility.
Yeah, we have way too much agility at this point. The level we're at.
I did not get away that time, and Armor Knight says, go home, Chroma. Meantime, Brian Williams taking on another Magic Drakey and hitting it for like 1 HP each. Nope, that was a 6 hit. So we're getting at least some damage.
Honestly, I'll say straight up, I know I don't know better than the runner, so I don't even attempt to pretend to be.
I looks like Brian might be making a beeline back towards that swamp cave. Might be saying, look, you know, I've explored a lot of this area. I don't see much. Let's get back through that swamp cave, see if we can't strike out over there. Oh no, it's going to go east this time, so...
Yep, let's see what's over there if we can make it.
Yeah, we have not crossed this mountain range.
Nothing.
And we aren't going to cross this mountain range because there's nothing there. But Brian Williams is going to dive south and get his first look at Garenham. Finds a metal slime first. Let's see if we might get a lucky defeat here. Oh, we got the excellent move. Look at that. 224 experience, and that's level 8. Seven, 1, 4, and 15. Jeez, we're gonna have 100 MP before we even get to 30 strength here, aren't we? I mean, this is just some insane stats that aren't really stats growth here. I mean, agility and MP are nice, but those are not what we run right now, because, yeah, we have 27 strength.
7 strength is pretty decent for a stat gain in a level. Just still really low.
I mean, considering it was almost 1/3 of our current strength at the time, yeah, that's probably true. But yeah, 27 strength at level 8 is not what you want to see. This is not anyone's definition of good time. But hey, there's a new cave we have not seen yet, but there's a red dragon guarding it. Fun Police might say go home. Yeah, Fun Police say go home. So Brian sent back home, is 273 experience away from level 9. In the meantime, Chroma is taking on this Spectre. If he can get it down, that should be... Oh, never mind. Spectre's no heal more. Have we seen an enemy that doesn't know heal more at this point? Because it feels like everybody does. Now Chroma diving down, finds a metal scorpion. It's going to throw some torches at it. That's actually not a bad idea. Brian Williams taking on this wolf to try to get an extra 40 XP. He's going to have to burn a heal more here. Considering we've got 83 MP, that's not a bad thing. And Chroma ended up running from the metal scorpion. I didn't see why. Did we run out of torches and just weren't going to be able to get away? I'm willing to bet that was the reasoning why, because that's the only reason I can think of is for tossing all those torches and just running away at the end of it, unless the metal scorpion also had heal more, which, all honesty, would not be surprising at this point.
Yep.
Tilo and Beta Shep say yes, thou have no possessions. So, yeah, we ran out of torches.
Gosh, we just have basically nothing.
Yeah, see, Brian Williams is tossing all the torches he can at this metal scorpion, and now we're down to attacking, and yeah, we're doing one hit point at a time, but we got rid of it! Yay! 31 more experience. I agree with that, PPPP. Thou have no possession does hit a little too close to home, doesn't it?
Also, do you know how much it is for level 9? Like how much experience?
I want to say it's 1,000 even, I think?
975 apparently. Thank you.
975 according to chat. Okay. I will freely admit I do not have XP numbers memorized. So
that is not an enemy. We ran from a red dragon, wow.
Wow. I mean, again, we've got 66 agility. You gotta figure that's I think Beta Ship put it's about a 37% chance to run.
That's
but this is...
yes!
Yeah, Tablet Cave, that's going to be a freebie, and with Radiant we can see where we're going, so no bonking and swallows. Nope, it's a silver heart.
Well, hey, it's a required item.
Yeah, I mean, you're happy to see that, because, again, required item. Also, wouldn't be surprised, considering how bad our strength is, to see one of these runners go back to one of the towns, Breckenary and Garenham, and just play the harp right outside, see what comes, and see if we can throw all of the torches we have in our inventory at it, and then go back in town and buy more torches. Looks like Chroma is tossing torches at the Wolf Lord. Not a bad idea. So that's going to be a good chunk of experience. Brian Williams trying to attack the Druid. The Druid, unfortunately, dodging his attack.
Guys, I'd say they both are very good runners, and they both have a very good chance of winning this race.
Oh yeah, this is still anyone's game. It's way too early, even with... Brian Williams might have the experience lead at the current moment, but this race could turn on a dime if Chroma decides to explore somewhere that Brian hasn't gone, or if Chroma manages to find that swamp south, get through to swamp north, and not get sent home immediately like Brian did last time he went through.
Although, gosh, where are we missing? Because we did do a decent bit of exploration on that second continent.
Oh no, we didn't get anywhere on that second continent. We literally took 3 steps and then got sent home. But there's Cantlin.
Was that first continent and I thought it was second? That might be the case too. That is a good find. You know, still no keys though. Shops.
Yep, it is.
No, I did not roll this.
No, this is a seed courtesy of our Restreamer Lord, the Synth. We've got Kemion Renokai doing our tracking.
Oh hey, it's a club! It's a club!
Oh my gosh, we have an attack power! Yay! We are going to buy up some more fairy waters, which, honestly, I do not blame Brian Williams right now, considering how, again, little attack power we have. Even with the club, 31 attack power. Those fairy waters are coming in huge at the current moment. But hey, there's another town and another cave.
If we can get past this thing. Okay, good.
That's going to be the jerk. So no help there. Now, here's the thing. Brian Williams is hoping this is not Rimbledar. For the reason being that he just spent all his gold in Cantlin. And if this is Rimbledar, well, it's not going to matter now because he's getting sent home. But I was going to say, if that was Rimbledar, he would be like, oh my gosh, I have no money. I can't even buy keys. But thankfully, he doesn't have to worry about that because the Green Dragon sent him home.
You know, I wouldn't say that thankfully, considering that knowledge is still knowledge.
Yeah, in the meantime, Brian Williams is going to take on some fights, going to take on this Warlock, probably going to take on fights as he goes to try to get some gold back up, and then, again, in the event that that is Rimbledar, and we can go buy keys.
Yep.
Yeah, so at this point, strength is our major lacking stat at the moment.
So,
everything
really,
else is
NPCs? Thank you.
And
NPCs seem to hate Chroma.
That's because NPCs are the true final boss of any game. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. That strength stat's going to be what's lacking. It's really interesting to see how far we have to grind up to get that strength and then attack power up to a number that's going to be Dragon Lord viable. Also, it'll be interesting to see where we get hurt more. Because I think once we see hurt more, I think both runners might make a beeline towards Toxness to see what's going on and see what's there.
I am calling level 16 hurt more.
I think we all are calling level 16 hurt more.
Because that would hurt even more.
Yes, it would.
Yes, I make really bad jokes on commentary, I'm sorry.
Nah, don't apologize. It is all good. Yeah, Chroma looks like he is going to find another green dragon and go, yeah, run away. Yeah, Chroma looking like he's heading straight back down towards those towns he found towards Cantlin and towards the unknown town. Probably going to see, okay, let's see if we can figure out what it is. I think Chroma's seen Garanham before. I'm not positive. I know Brian had. Or no. Chroma had seen it. Brian hasn't seen it. That's right.
So, we are probably one enemy away from level 9, sorry. Counting is hard, apparently.
Yeah, one good enemy should get us up to that 975, which will be level 9. And then we'll see what sad strength gains we have. Here we go.
Alright. So, 2-20. Oh, wow.
2-0-29-10. I mean, that HP and MP are, you know, for level 9, that is Chef's Kiss right there. That strength, not so much.
Hit points are nice, though. But, yeah. That strength ain't just lagging. It's lagging.
I mean, we're averaging right now like 3.3 strength per level. Anytime
Strength is so atrocious.
Chroma's diving the tablet cave is going to pick up his silver harp.
Yep.
Unfortunately, with the silver harp, has to drop one of his torches. Probably not very happy about that, but you know, it is what it is.
The required item.
Yeah, he's going to dive.
The required item.
Yeah, again, with the agility we have, we are running away from pretty much everything. And if Chroma decides to dive south here, he'll find Cantlin and that unknown town. But might not get a chance to because there's a red dragon who is probably going to send him home.
Yep.
It feels like every time either of these runners has made a pretty deep exploration move, they've run into a red dragon or a green dragon and get sent home.
It is very much a thing. Though at level 9, Brian Williams now has more survivability.
Yeah, dives into Hawk's Nest, runs immediately into a green dragon, does not get DL2 breath immediately though, and is able to get away. Brian is probably going to go check and see what's on this spike tile.
We're not going to be able to beat it more than likely, even with the strength, even with the hit points and MP.
It's not, okay. No, we got away from that one. Oh,
No.
it's an armored knight. Oh,
is he seriously gonna go for this?
He is seriously going to go for this. We are going for a fairy water attack on these armored knights. This is amazing.
Are we even guaranteed to tickle the armored knight just like with a regular hit?
I don't think so, so we gotta hope that we get enough on these fairy waters.
Ouch.
But I don't know if we're going. No, yep, that's bye. We're going home.
Yeah, I don't usually question runners' choices, but just yeah, that nah. I would not have gone for that.
I think it was worth the attempt, especially considering everything that's been given. If you had been able to get through that by some miracle, and that was Idric's sword down there, you'd be golden. So I definitely understand making the attempt, and plus, I mean, you've got the fairy waters. Might as well just go for it, go for broke, and unfortunately, just didn't pay out.
Cool.
Yeah, Brian is diving straight back down. He's going to pass Hawksness. We'll have to see if he decides to dive back in or says, "Yeah, no, this is a lost cause at this point. I'm not going for it."
We really need to find something. Whether that's a very good strength level or a town like Remeldar.
Why not both?
Because the game's not going to be that nice.
Brian Williams trying to do a little bit more grinding as we walk. I like this play. Kind of saying, look, I've got the agility to run from some of these really, really bad enemies. While I'm walking, I can just, use some heal mores, take on some of these smaller enemies that, I don't have much strength, so I'm not going to be able to hurt them much, but I can at least do some damage and get some experience along the way. Chroma also doing a very good job using those torches and trying to grind up close to home. Both strategies are very, very smart in this situation with such low attack power, low strength.
What I will say is if we find a key and then we find a gold grind, that could be huge, because that would give us potential flame sword. Which would really help out with that horrible strength at the moment.
Yeah, I feel like at the moment, this again, we're basically dead even. Yes, Brian Williams has a about 600 experience lead. But all said and done, we haven't been able to get very much farther than anyone actually has, and they're kind of all tied on the exploration front. It's going to come down to who finds a key or Imbledar first and can buy a key, if there's a gold grind, or who can get through Swamp Cave and start exploring that second continent first. See if you end up finding, say, coal or, again, Rimbledar, one of those places. And in all honesty, right now, this is going to be weird to say, but finding that silver heart is probably not doing our runners any favors at the current moment, because that's one less inventory spot they have for a torch or a fairy water. That could be the difference between taking on a higher tier enemy, picking up a decent amount of XP, or having to run away.
Yeah, but they both have it, so it's not really an advantage or a disadvantage either.
True, there's no real advantage, disadvantage on that front, but just having that extra experience slot could mean the world somewhere along the line.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just not going to happen today.
Nope, it's not. I see Brian taking on a Wolf Lord. He gets the excellent move. You know it's bad. You know your strength's bad when an excellent move is only 31 damage.
I don't think I've ever seen a willing forced redive of Tablet. Just like where the runner actively made that choice.
I mean, considering how many times we saw Chroma dive the freebie cave for those torches, this seed kind of dictates, hey, I've got to do something unconventional, and those redives are going to be those unconventional things right now.
True. But it's just like a solid minute of no enemies.
In the meantime, Chroma is going to restock on torches. Brian Williams is slowly but surely taking down the Spectre, as we are still just kind of grinding and exploring.
Love how our lowest stat other than strength is almost 3 times higher. Or almost 2.5, I guess, more like. So it's like, this is just sad.
Yeah, this is going to be just one of those seeds where it's like that strength is going to come at some point, and our runners both notice that will eventually hit, and when it does, you're going to be so incredibly happy. But for right now, ugh.
Oh. I mean, here's the thing. There's no cap on what level it comes at, other than you can't go past 30, I think.
Yeah, that's exactly true. And for all we know, and this would be absolute heck for the runners, it could not come to level 30, which would be absolutely hilarious to watch. But as a runner, you'll be like, what the heck is going on?
You know, I'll be honest, as much as I love DWR, that'd probably be at least a 4-hour seed, and I kind of want to be in bed before 3 in the morning.
No, 24 hours of DWR. Let's go. Come on. So right now, Brian Williams looks like they are content grinding up to level 10. That would be 1,500 experience to get to. Chroma doing more kind of moving around and exploring at the current moment. Trying to kind of get back to where they were with some of the towns and caves that they saw but weren't able to get into.
Fun fact, I have actually watched and actually rolled this monstrosity of a seed where the only strategy other than to just throw yourself at a very low percentage chance of getting through Charlotte was to grind to level 28.
And again,
Like, those were your two options.
again, as a runner, you hate to see it. As a viewer, you're like, yes, it's so much fun to watch these runners have to be like, oh my gosh, I've got to do what? I've got to grind to where?
Also, I think our restreamer had a little bit of a hiccup there, but we're back. No worries.
Yeah, the seed is so powerful, it's causing disruptions on the restream then. The Dragon's Lord's like, hey, I know a way to keep the runners from finishing. We're just going to destroy the stream. Ah! Anyway, Brian Williams finds some more fun police, is trying to get away, is failing to get away, is running a heel more, and that's the last of his MP. And if he doesn't get away here, this is probably going home.
Here's the real question. Is it certain ISPs or certain operating system owners that caused that issue?
When in doubt, blame Comcast. Yeah, Brian Williams gets sent home by the fun police, unfortunately. Is going to have to start re-exploring again. Sorry, I'm laughing at Centroid's comment in chat. Can't lose to Red Dragons if I break the stream. Points at head.
Also, yeah, that'd do it if he minimized his VLC windows by accident.
We've all done that at some point.
Yep.
But Chroma taking on a Metal Scorpion. Brian Williams running away from the Magidrakey, and again, Brian Williams is 100 experience away from level 10, and seems to be resigned to saying, I'm going to grind right here below Breckenary and get my, well, sorry, only 60 away at this point. We'll be 20 away once we defeat this wolf.
We're getting there. Slowly.
Yeah, Chroma getting the unfortunate crit dodge on that Metal Scorpion. You hate to see that, but yeah, as Beta says in chat, that absolutely sums up the seed right there.
I'm calling an MPI level, like full MPI level on 10. Just for the funsies.
Well, we'll find out right now, because here comes level 10 for Brian. It is 3, 1, 16, and 7.
Okay, that's not bad.
And the spell of
return. That was
return
as well.
I mean, you've got 3 of our stats, agility, HP, and MP, all in the orange already. And for those of you who this might be your first time watching DWR, for our stats, if they are red, that means they're extremely bad. White means they're acceptable. Yellow means or orange, I should say, means you're almost Dragon Lord ready, and green means you're pretty much Dragon Lord ready on that stack. To be level 10 and have 3 stats in the orange is amazing, even more so when you realize that our strength is only 32.
And the Dragon Lord is just gonna laugh in our faces and kick us out.
Let's see, going by Dragon Lord numbers, we are currently doing, what, -7 damage to it per swing?
I think we have a queen flip of hitting for 1, from what I've heard.
See, I would love it if that was a thing where, I know you need, 100 AP is kind of 1 damage on the Dragon Lord. If you're under 100 MP and you went, you were actually healing the Dragon Lord every time you hit him.
Oh my gosh. Somebody go suggest that to me, Brew. That'd be hilarious. Fun fact, there is actually a game where there is a mechanic like that in Wind Waker and Wind Waker HD, which are both Zelda games. If you use light arrows on Goma, it actually heals her.
It's always those fun little quirks that can happen like that. Well, both runners stocking up on torches and fairy waters, and that seems to be the extent of our grinding right now, because, yeah, that's all we can do with 32 strength. Brian Williams
going back to Hux,
he stocked up on fairy waters. Are we going to make an attempt at this Armor Knight again?
I still don't agree with this, but hey, I suppose it's a strategy.
We've got the HP to survive a DL2 breath from these green dragons now, so I mean, entirely possible. Yeah, here we go. Takes on the Armor Knight, and we've got a full thing of fairy waters. Let's see.
Alright, folks. Buckle up.
This is going to be a toss fairy waters until we're out, and then pray for that excellent move, I think, because I'm not sure exactly how many hit points Armored Knights have, but I'm pretty sure it's more than 100.
Yeah, 105, I think. Somewhere in that area. Or, no, that's, never mind. That's either defense or strength, I forget which.
Yeah, Aaron22 saying anywhere between 75 to 99. So it's entirely possible we get through this. We've got 2 fairy waters left. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, we've been hitting decently high, so... Yeah, 105 HP. Thank you, G-Lo.
Moment of truth. That was not enough, so now we gotta attack and hope for the best. That's 1, and we're gonna have to heal more again. Yeah, we are hoping for that excellent move at this point. There's another 1.
I so don't agree with this.
I mean, this is at the very least entertaining. There's a miss, unfortunately.
Oh, Mr. Holmes saying there's only 6 more max, so... Okay, well...
Oh, the excellent move! Oh, we've done it! Oh my goodness!
Oh, wow.
And there's nothing there!
Yes!
Oh my goodness, that was absolutely amazing! I got a feeling we're going to see that clip for the next week in the Discord, because that was hilarious.
That's amazing!
And I met Brian Williams is currently uttering words that are not suitable for stream.
Hey, I mean, it's still a decent chunk of XP he won off of that, at least.
Yeah, Brian Williams is diving back down towards what I believe is Garanham. He's going to probably go reload on MP and then work on probably picking up some more torches to say, you know what? Alright, let's do this again.
I mean, hey, at least he's found the search spot and has found out it's absolutely nothing. So he doesn't have to worry about that later on.
Yeah, if he doesn't have to worry about ever walking into Hawksness ever again, which is a pretty good thing.
I mean, that AK-47 might make for a nice grind later if we ever get hurt more.
Yeah, very true. 2 hurt mores would take it down. With the HP we have, we could definitely do with a worse grind. Also
oh, go ahead.
As our tracker put up the stats for the Armor Knight up on the screen after Brian took it down, it only has fight. So, yeah, you don't have to worry about something like DL2.
Rolled max HP.
In the meantime, Chroma going back to Cantlin. Just going to check the shops.
Oh, hey, it's Cole. Let's see what's 4 steps south of the bath.
Please be nothing, please be nothing, please be nothing. Ah, it's a token!
It's the tease! It's the tease.
Yeah, I know Brian was probably like, Andrix, sword! Nope, it's a token. Oh, but look at this. Brian Williams playing the harp right here outside of Cole. And it brings a metal scorpion. That is not a bad thing. Chroma is going to find... Oh, it's Cole. So they're in the same spot. So Cole was our mystery town. And Brian Williams is going to search, see the Erdricks, and see the token, and be like, Brian Williams just needs to stop selling a droll. I mean, considering we know that drolls have heal more, not a bad idea.
Also to chat, yes, this is very much like a Math Girl troll seed. This very much has me written all over it, even though I didn't roll it.
Just your mere presence in the booth rubbed off on this seed.
Yep. But Synth, have you rolled a seed so bad they literally changed the randomizer to refuse to allow you to roll a seed like that again? Because I can say I legitimately have done that. Even if they were thinking about doing so beforehand. I think they made the final adjustments based on that seed.
There we go. And Brian Williams still using the harp. He's going to go back in and reload on supplies here in Cole. Hey, this was the move I was talking about earlier. Just saying, you know what? Let's just stand right outside of a town. Use that silver harp. Get the money and buys that hand axe. That's going to do wonders for our AP. Up to almost 50 now. Now we can actually start taking some stuff out.
Yep. But it's nice, but it's... Yeah, our strength still is terrible.
I like Gamma Magnus's comment in chat. Next up, they should have a Math Girl / Sword to Synth button that just crashes the randomizer.
But there's a seed so infamous that it actually got a name, and it was named the AK-47 seed. Basically, 12 out of 16 stop spell resist, 75% sleep, 50% DL2 breath, 60% of Zone 1 of Sharlock was AK-47s, 40% of Zone 3 of Sharlock was AK-47s, and no hurt more.
That sounds like it would have been absolutely fun to watch, but sucky to be a runner of.
Yup. TLDR, 3 of the runners took 2 hours just trying to get through Sharlock.
I see Tila saying that second place finished over 3 hours in that seed, and I would not be surprised.
I think it was like 3:18 in some odd seconds. And then 4th place just was like, nope, I'm done. It just forfeit after the 3rd place finished. I think 1st place was an hour 48 or something.
Meantime, Brian Williams found a town there in that swamp, unless that's something we already knew about, which, judging by the fact that he's running Brian, I think it is. It might have been Cantlin, actually.
Yep.
Doesn't really matter
Also
because
another
he
red
has gone
dragon.
home. Yeah. We've seen reds all over the overworld. The Fun Flea's out in force today. In the meantime, Brian is only about 100 XP away from level 11. 150, give take. Whereas Chroma is about 200 away from level 10 himself. So, doing some good grinding while we're exploring here, but not really be able to get much done because just too many high-tier enemies out there that are just taking everybody out.
I mean, you gotta consider that our strength is atrocious. It's really holding us back.
I mean, looking at their deaths, you've got 12 for Chroma, you've got 8 for Brian Williams, that's 20 between the two of them. But that doesn't really tell the story of how bad this seed has been enemy-wise. I mean, we've been able to run away from almost anything since level 1 because of our agility. And we've just found so much that's so bad and so trolly that we can't seem to get anything done. I mean, it's just been slow and steady at the current moment.
No keys, no strengths, Though, Sarnak's making a good question. If you get hurt on the next level, do you just go grind Hoxinus until you can get some decent strength to get out in the world?
I mean, that might be the play, especially with Brian Williams knowing it's that Armor Knight. Saying, you know, hey, I've got hurt. Let's just, you know, it'll be, you know, hurt plus fairy waters. Let's go.
I mean, true Sarnax, but like we've been trying to go find Rimmel and it's been not working out so well. I don't even think we've seen Charlock.
We have it, but then again, we have seen all of 2 steps on the second continent, and that's it. Brian Williams is 1 XP away from level 11, and if we can take on this Magic Wyvern, it will get us there. But no, we run away because, yeah, that hurt. In the meantime, Chroma is about 62 experience away from level 10. And we'll probably be very happy to see that huge HP jump and be wondering why it couldn't be in strength.
Oh gosh, yeah. Also, level 11, Persian would serve thee well. Oh my gosh!
There's our strength jump.
Wow, okay.
That helps quite a bit. 76 AP from, what, 37 I think it was? 37, 38? So yeah, that helps. Our HP is already in Death Necklace territory. So we find a Death Necklace, that's definitely on the table. MP Agility still both in that orange, but yeah, we're doing good now.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I bet Brian Williams is going, thank goodness for that jump, because I was getting worried here. Meantime, Chroma is about to get level 10 and be very pleasantly surprised at the lack of anything.
Yup.
Brian Williams finds Swamp Cave again, and now we might actually get a proper look at this second well, okay, maybe not. Oh, we got away! And the Armor Knight said, no, come back. I wasn't done with you. That Armor Knight's like, no, you don't get to leave. Where do you think you're going? Alright, so we have nothing to the south in that swamp. We've got some desert right here that just kind of backs into the swamp we came out of.
This scene is just crazy. Also, how is 100 MP not a green stat?
I think it's like 100 and I want to say like 110 MP is the green. There's nothing on this continent.
Yup.
There is absolutely nothing on this continent. We have explored the entire continent and there is nothing.
Okay then. And no, since it does not.
I mean, you've got that one bridge with a couple little, like 3 spots over it. I think that's what Brian Williams might be going after. Going to take on this Armored Knight and then kind of meander down there. But yeah, other than that, there ain't nothing. That is the most trolly of second continents in the entire world right now.
Yep.
Lavkin in chat saying, you know, Brian Williams swinging on 30 HP on that Armor Knight. All honesty, considering we just decided to see that there's nothing on this continent, probably doesn't mind if he gets sent home because, yeah, I don't want to walk back to the Swamp Cave and have to walk back through Swamp to get back to the other side.
I mean, there is return spell. I
thought I was going to go check those 3 tiles for possible search spots, but guess not. Yep, now with the return, now we're going back in. Meantime, Chroma is still grinding. Do not blame him at all because, yeah.
Nope. But, so... Who the heck is Rimmildar?
So Rimmildar is going to be either to the far east that we have not been able to get to yet, or it's going to be south of Cole. That's an excellent move for Chroma on a metal slime. That is 255 experience. That helps.
Oh, where are all our caves? Where's the grave? Where's, you know... Brain is glitching out on remembering the rest of them, but...
We have not seen Mountain. We have not seen Grave. Either one of we have not seen the Heart Turning Cave. Two of those three are going to be underneath Garenham and Tantagel, respectively.
Oh.
It is entirely possible that we've got like Mountain underneath Tantagel and then Vanilla Grave.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. It's like, oh, that would be a thing. And you have to find Rimmildar in order to get a key.
Yeah, at this point, I've got a feeling that it's going to be the first person to find Rimmildar is the person who wins. But yeah,
also,
Chad, I think has it right.
I want to appreciate that Chroma is currently at 999 gold, but continue.
Yeah, Chroma is actually doing Goldman to do a gold grind, trying to probably get that broadsword, which I do not blame him whatsoever. Again, we know we've got the massive HP jump here at level, or strength jump at level 11, but he's probably thinking, I need something, because this attack power at level 10 is abysmal.
He is very quickly closing that experience gap.
Oh, well, that one metal slime helped immensely.
Yup.
And if I'm not mistaken, if he can get through this gold, man, that'll give him the gold for a broadsword, and that might be what we're doing. I'll just see if he beelines it back to... No, he's
yes, sir, and there was.
Oh, metal slime, metal slime.
Huh?
There's one.
Please don't. Oh, no.
We had one. And Brian Williams finds more fun police. Granted, we've got enough HP now where we can tank a couple hits before we have to heal.
Yep. And putting an MP in the tank.
Yeah, MP, HP, agility, not lacking in the least. Strength, that's another story.
Hey, it's getting up there-ish. It's not bad for level 11.
Yeah, we went from averaging about 3.3 level to averaging about 9 something level.
5.7 if I had to estimate. That is completely just off of the top of my head, and I have no idea if that's accurate.
Nah, it's going to be somewhere closer to... Actually, I think you might be right. Now that I'm looking at it better. Yeah, I think you're right. 5.7 sounds about right.
Let's see, 61. 61 divided by 6. Wait, I did that wrong.
Look, it's late.
Right.
It's no math percent. Yeah, we'll trust. Anyway, we have found the cave. We have found the harp turning cave, and Brian Williams is going to go ahead and turn that harp in for the Staff of Rain, which means that Mountain and Grave are under Garenham and Tantagel respectively.
So wait, we're trying to figure out what again?
61 divided by 11.
61, thank you. Actually, yeah, 5.54 repeating.
It's not. 5.7 was pretty close. Give yourself a hand for that.
Hey, I mean, anything after the decimal point in my head is not guaranteed to be accurate. Just ballpark.
But at this point, Brian Williams has put the knowledge that everything is locked behind Rimbledar and a key. No matter what you want to do, no matter where you want to go, you need a key. Rimbledar is the key to this seed, and at this point, the first runner to find it probably takes a massive lead.
I mean, have we found Staff Turnin yet?
We just found Harp Turnin. Brian Williams did.
Oh, jeez. So yeah, absolute guarantee that. Oh, ow.
Yeah, Brian Williams with that knowledge. Chroma has not found the Harp Turnin cave, so does not have that knowledge yet. But yeah, we in the booth know, and Brian Williams ought to know everything's locked behind Rimbledar. You find Rimbledar.
I'm sure he's aware at this point, and he's like, curse words what you cannot say on stream.
I'm sure there's been words that we can't say on stream coming out of both runners' mouth for the last hour and 16 minutes.
Yeah, no kidding.
Every time they got a level, they're like, what's this string? No, bah. What's it? No.
Yes, Rimbledar is the only... Well, and Sharlock, but that's kind of not of use to us right now.
Yeah, Sharlock would be nice to know where it is, but it's definitely not on very high on the list of things we want to find at the moment. Because right now we know the stones have to be in either mountain or grave. Or
also, Lapkin, I think that's only for PG-13. I don't think that applies to PG.
Yeah, there are still the Tantadil Treasury, so stones could still be in the Treasury, but again, we need a key to get into that Treasury, so Rimbledar. And if we put a curses counter next to the death counter in this seed, I think it would be over 9,000 at this point. Oh, wonderful! Actnights, no sleep!
Well, that's a thing. Run. Really.
Just when you thought the seed couldn't get any worse, it does. But that's going to be a level 12 for Brian Williams. That is 0246. It's a very symmetrical level.
Sleep.
That's
nice.
Yeah, it was 0246. Very, very symmetrical on that front, and it's sleep, which is probably what the runners wish they were probably doing instead of having to take this seed and its low strength. But hey, agility, HP, and MP are all in the green for Brian Williams. That's something, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so what's the worst thing that can be for these runners at this point? I would have to say it's probably Rimbledar at the very, very far edges of the map, and then going back to Cantlin and the coordinates being by Rimbledar. Like, I would love it if like the coordinates from Cantlin were over near Rimbledar. Hey, like, I get a key, I walk all the way back to get these coordinates, and I have to go back. No, and it's like a troll, like the flute or something. But right now, Brian Williams with about 1,000 XP lead. Definitely gives him the upper hand again with the agility, the HP, the MP, and exploration. Is able to stay out longer and explore more stuff than Chroma can. But, you know, Chroma's still within this. And again, it's going to come down to Rimbledar, really. I still think it's whoever finds Rimbledar first is going to be in a very good situation.
Yes, I mean, we're literally at, okay, where's Rimbledar? Because we can't do anything but grind until we find it.
And Chroma learns the wonderful truth about Actnights knowing sleep. And immediately stop spells it. Not a bad play at all.
I mean, the only nice thing about this seed really is that we know that the only things outstanding are Rimmildar and Sharlock. But on the flip side, the only things missing are Rimmildar and Sharlock.
Don't look now, but Brian Williams is taking on a red dragon.
Oh well.
I mean, at this point, I don't blame him. I mean, the situation we're sitting in, yeah, you might as well just be like, you know what? I'll just slowly whittle it down, and it's 255 HP or XP. Go for it.
Yep. Also, how much is it for level 13? 4125, I want to say.
Yeah, 4125. I may or may not have pulled the chart up.
I have some of them memorized, not all of them.
Brian Williams is just using his... Oh, hey, look, Chroma found the harp-turning cave, and now learns the horrible truth that everything's locked behind Rimmildar.
Yes, Lavkin, the only things we're missing are Sharlock and Rimmildar.
And right now,
and we know
honesty,
Second Continent is all of absolute garbage.
And right now, our runners would much rather find Rimmildar than find Sharlock. Brian Williams finds a dead end. That does not look like it goes anywhere.
Yup.
And yeah, okay, Brian is running away. I couldn't tell if Brian was trying to take it on or trying to run and just having bad luck. Yeah, he was trying to run. Yeah, at this point, it's just a lot of grinding while we're walking and hoping we get something, because this seed has not been very nice to our runners at this point. Brian Williams diving back down, heading to the south, saying, I've explored north, I've explored west, we need to go south. In the meantime, Chroma is being sent home by the Axe Knight. Brian Williams is slowly but surely creeping up towards that 4125 for level 13. Is again slowly but surely taking stuff on. Another 58 from that Druid Lord. Chroma unfortunately getting sent home by a VL2 breathing Stone Man. This seed has not been nice. And I believe that, according to chat, Brian Williams has seen Sharlock. It is just right there on the screen. And we say, hi Sharlock, bye Sharlock, we need Rimmildar, please. Meantime, Brian trying to get by this red dragon so we can confirm if Rimmildar is down here. And there it is! There is the magical city of Rimmildar.
Oh,
we can go pick up
finally!
keys.
Finally!
I can almost guarantee you, Brian is going to pick up keys. He's going to check the 2-for-1 here. Then he'll pick up 2 more keys, and then he'll probably return back to Tantagel, and then check to see what's underneath and in the treasury. But yeah, this to me as Chroma goes in to fight that AK that we know has absolutely nothing. This probably is, barring anything stupid happening, game set for Brian Williams at this point. And there's still a pretty, there's still a chance Chroma can come back, but Brian Williams has a huge XP lead. Now has the exploration and the keys. And again, we know that that Grave and Mountain are below Garanham and Tantajo respectively. So this makes for a very, very quick decision of Brian Williams. Immediately uses the return hell, is going to head into the Tantajo Treasury. And let's see what's over here. It's a fairy water, a torch, a magic key. Thanks, game. And a curse belt. That was the most underwhelming treasury I have seen in a long time.
Yup.
If this was free enterprise, we have a thing called Rate That Treasury. I would give that treasury a -2 out of 10 for curse belts.
Oh. Let's go see what's down here.
We know it's either going to be Mountain or Grave. And that is Mountain, I believe. Nope, it's Grave. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to get my lovely, yeah.
Let's see what's here, though. Death necklace. Okay, that's nice. Magic key. Hey, why couldn't we have had that earlier? Flute.
Yeah, so we've got a magic key from the treasury and a magic key down here in Grave now, and we're probably, again, having choice words that we can't repeat on stream coming from Brian Williams at the current moment. Also, at this point, there are, 6 gold chests total, I believe, in each seed? And we haven't seen a single one as of yet.
Better take your word on that, because I don't actually know, but it could all be in Sherlock.
Lorgon confirming, yes, 6 golds, and I would not be surprised at this time if all 6 of those gold chests are in the treasury at Sherlock.
Oh.
Beta, you and I are in the same mind, because if I was a runner, I would be doing the exact same thing.
I'd probably be hurling a lot worse than that.
Meantime, Brian Williams has found an Axe Knight down here in the Grave. Taking it on, I don't blame him. It's a nice, good chunk of XP here.
Just for the record, none of the family-friendly streams should ever raid me, because I will curse like a sailor.
Duly noted. Meantime, Chroma is back in Garanham. Why Brian Williams picks up level 13. I did not see what all we got, but we did get hurt more, which is probably a huge sigh of relief for Brian Williams at this point.
Oh, fun fact, I've never actually played DWR, or any of the Dragon Quest games.
I mean, I just started playing DWR myself, about a month ago now, so I'm still very, very much a newbie when it comes to it, but I've learned pretty quickly, and, why I would not be able to have a competitive time with most of the racers in this tournament, I'm getting there. But Brian Williams has, other than that fairy flute and death necklace, we haven't found much of anything in this grave. We've got 1 chest left to check, and we are diving for it right now. And as a commentator curse, I want to see a herb. Nope, it was a fighter's ring, which is probably just about as bad.
I mean, it's 2 extra strength.
True. But still, ugh. But that means that the stones are going to be in Mountain Cave somewhere. And at this point, there is a very, very good likelihood that our sword and our armor are locked somewhere in Sharlock.
Yup. Yup.
And there are 5 chests in Mountain Cave. We have not seen any gold whatsoever. We have not seen the dragon scale in a chest. We've seen it in a shop, not in a chest. The stones we know for a fact have to be one of those 5.
So I do believe we've only found 1 belt, so there's not guaranteed to be coordinates.
That's very true. Chroma at this point picking up the broadsword is going to get that nice little bump of attack power, probably saying, look, I can finally defeat things in an hour 30 into the seed.
Yep. Also, yeah, we have the 3 in the back of Garen as well.
Yep, I'd forgotten about those 3 because, well, the seed.
Seed is a thing.
So I guarantee you, even if the stones happen to be in one of these 3, we still check the chest down in Mountain.
Oh, yeah. We have coordinates.
So yeah, we have
coordinates.
There's another magic key. Gee, thanks. And wings, of course. You know, because we would need a shortcut back to Tantagel at some point, because, you know, we haven't known return for the last, what, 8-9 levels.
Yeah. Although, let's see what's down here. Also, we still have 6 locations left. We are not guaranteed to have anything in Charlotte, but it is looking decently likely. There's 3 things outstanding and 6 places to find it before Charlock.
And that is our first gold chest. We have found the gold chest here in the Mountain Cave. It's a miracle. I mean, you never like it when it's an hour 33 into the seed and you're finding your first gold chest. So, I mean, this seed has seen some craziness. We have seen a fairy water armor knight fight. We have seen a bunch of metal slime kills on Chroma's side to kind of keep him in the experience hunt. We have seen Rimildar hide from everybody. We've seen a completely empty second continent. This seed has just about had it all. Second gold chest.
Second gold chest.
Oh, come on, be all gold in the mountain. That would just be hilarious.
Yes, it would.
Here we go. 3 gold chests. A dragon scale.
Seed is crazy. Yeah, permanent curse word flag.
This is one of those times where I would love to be a fly on one of these runners' walls and just be listening to the stream of curse words coming out of their mouths at the exact moment, because this is just beautiful.
I mean, also beta strip, I think that pretty much defines the AK-47 seed, the permanent bleep, 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 bleep seed.
4 gold chests and a dragon scale in the mountain cave. That was the most beautiful mountain cave ever, and you know what it means?
means that the Erdrick's equipment is in Charlock, I do believe.
Yep, our coordinates are going to be the stones, and the sword and the armor are in Charlock.
As
And
well as 2 more gold chests.
with the strength that we have, I mean, yeah, okay, we're doing decent now, 95 attack power, but still, that's not attack power you really want to go into Charlock with.
I'm gonna say vanilla sword and 200 just has the armor.
I want to say 100 and 150. It looks like Chroma and Brian Williams in the same exact place. Chroma is searching still for Rimbledar. Brian Williams heading towards Cantlin, I believe, to try to find some coordinates.
I also do want to note one other thing. We are still missing one very critical piece of information.
And what would that be?
Where the heck's Charlock?
Oh, Brian found it. Brian Williams found it.
Oh, did we?
Yes, it's just west of Rimbledar.
Must have been when I was a little distracted with somebody mentioning some unpleasant information to me.
Yeah, we found Charlock first, and then directly to the west of, or directly to the east of Charlock was Rimbledar.
Okay, well that's good.
Yeah, so it's actually right out, Rimbledar right outside of Charlock. That's a good little base to heal up and get ready to go into Charlock when you get there. Just right now, Chroma needs to find it desperately, like 5 minutes ago, and Brian Williams is about to get the coordinates. And here's the big thing. Are these coordinates going to be walkable, or are we looking for Gwaylin?
I say we have to get Gwaylin just for the final lulls.
See, I'm kind of hoping that the search spot is somewhere on that second continent of nothingness.
Same. Oh my gosh, same.
Like, that would be absolutely perfect. If it's like, yeah, no, here you go. Here's like a fun little walk, and then you get there and you're like, crap, I can't walk. No, just no. And then you're like, ah. But here we go. Brian Williams is making the walk across the hurt tiles, is going to make it to the old man with the nicest amount of MP possible. 29 north, 92 east.
That doesn't seem countable.
I think we're going to go get Gwaylin.
That really doesn't seem countable. Also, the tracker can note that those are going to be the stones that might is that's what it's guaranteed to be at this point.
Yeah, it can't be anything other than the stones. And there's the half-plate buy for Brian Williams also, so. Beta Strap mentioning, yeah, we could just go to the second continent and start searching every single tile.
And before complete, just laugh and it's not actually on second continent. Also, this game's from the 80s?
Like, early, like, late 80s, I think. Like, 89, I think.
Gosh. It's good 9 years older than me, apparently. Also, there's Rimbledar for Chroma.
You say the game's 9 years older than you, and now I feel very old.
I'm very young for this community. I'm 26.
Yeah, this game came out when I was 3. Release date May 29th, 1986.
Huh. Actually, it's more than 9 years older than me then. Like 9 years and 2 months about.
Brian Williams is trying to count, and looks like he has lost his count. And yeah, this might legitimately be we've got to get Raylan. I don't think that we can count this. Now we're going through chat with oh, I'm this age, and we're all comparing. For reference, I'm 38, and I feel very old at the current moment.
I mean, I think there was one community member who was like 80-something, as I recall.
But it goes to show you that this game and its randomizer appeals to a lot of different people of a lot of different ages, and is an absolutely wonderful community. And if you want to join our community, if you're not already, you can hit !DWR in chat and get the link to our Discord.
Yeah, I do believe it's been fixed now. So, also, Erdrick's sword adds 30 on top of Broad, right?
I think so, maybe? 20.
20, okay. So, with Death Necklace, we're looking at 135, which is 8 to 17.
And those are very respectable numbers against the Dragon Lord. So, I mean, we are, that defense is still lacking.
We don't have the, armor. That's gonna go up substantially.
True. So we're basically Dragon Lord ready once we get into Sharlock and find everything. But I have a feeling that with the armor in Sharlock, this is going to be a 2-diver.
Oh yeah, that's almost a guarantee at this point.
And I think Brian Williams has faced the music and is going to try the other continent first before trying. Oh, I like this. Oh, that is some brilliant game knowledge.
Yeah, it is. Oh, there we go.
So for those who don't understand what Brian Williams just did, remember that looking at that edge, we are on the far right or far east edge of the map on that second continent. From there, it's a pretty easy count to go back a couple spaces. And then you can go, okay, cool, I'm this far back from that. Assuming how far I am from the other edge, which I believe is what he found when he was going the other way, he knew exactly how far Tantagel was and was able to say, okay, cool, I am now 98 west of Tantagel, so I'm on the right line. I just gotta search up and down this, and again, third spot, down the stones.
Yep. Also, oh, it is 120 by 120 apparently.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I just didn't want to say because it said wasn't 100% positive.
My goodness, though, this has been quite a seed.
This seed has definitely been a thing, and I think we're in for a fun end game
finale.
Yeah, because while Brian Williams is going to have a definite advantage here, you can never count out Sharlock RNG. If Sharlock happens to have a ton of red dragons, it's entirely possible Brian Williams doesn't even make it down to the treasury and gets sent home and has to make that long walk back. And that gives Chroma a chance to catch up. And yeah, this could still be a thing. But Brian Williams has this a commanding lead at the current moment.
Yep. Yeah, this has been quite a race. So go follow our runners, because they've been putting on quite a show. And it's still fairly close, all things considered.
Yeah, but Brian Williams is approaching Sharlock, knows what he has to do. Wouldn't be surprised if he can run back over to Rimbledar and take the full heal real fast before he actually goes in. Yeah, especially since we're going to hurt more of these Armored Knights to get some extra experience, which I completely agree with doing. And I am quite honestly not a little surprised that Brian Williams didn't decide to go into Hawk's Nest and do this for a little bit first.
Yep.
Yep, there's the visit to Rimbledar. There's the stay at the inn. I was about to ask why he hadn't cast Repel yet, and then I realized that's the only spell they don't know yet.
Yep.
That's going to make this dive a lot more fun.
By some definition of the word fun.
I'm going to take on the... Well, no, I'm going to run away from the Armor Knight. Agree with that. An Armor Knight guards the entrance to Sharlock, and we run away. And there's the Rainbow Drop, which will turn into a bridge, which will allow us to get into Sharlock. And away Brian Williams goes. Let's see what we have down here. Well, there's somebody we haven't seen yet this season. That's a blue dragon.
Yep.
That's a very auspicious start to this dive. But I mean, making one heck of a walk here, not finding any encounters. We're gonna make it all the way to the stairs with only the one blue dragon encounter?
It's that way.
That's amazing. Alright. Now the fun begins. I remember when... Okay, well, we got one away. Remember when I said those red dragons could be a thing? There was one. There's two.
It's another one. That's looking like a high encounter rate in what is this, Zone 2, or is this still Zone 1?
This is still Zone 1, I believe. I don't think we get to Zone 2 until we get down another floor.
I should really learn this stuff at some point.
Ah, you don't need knowledge. All you need to know is just find the things and go. Chroma is using the fairy waters as repel right now and using that to keep enemies off his back while he's trying to make these walks.
Yup.
Brian Williams is definitely down in Zone 2 now, runs into another blue dragon. Now they run into another red dragon. Sharlock just has all the dragons today. I mean, I guess that's kind of, you know, Sharlock, you know, the dragons want to char you with their breath. Look, it's late. I'm reaching for a pun here, okay?
Oh, no worries.
In the meantime, Chroma has entered Mountain Cave. Is going to get the horrible news of 4 gold chests in the fighter's ring. Ironically, a fighter's ring he literally just bought in the store, and then is going to find it down here.
Yep. Also, apologies to chat. Our restreamer accidentally had audio set wrong to where the system notifications were coming through.
Look, it's a late stream. Windows decides to be Windows. It is what it is.
Yeah. I just saw a few comments on that and wanted to spell any concerns.
But Brian got through all the dragons, has made it down to the final floor here, is about to open up the treasury, and we're about to find out if it's good news or if we're going to the judges' table. We have the armor. An empty. Some wings. A green dragon.
Green dragon. That wasn't supposed to be in a chest.
The chest was a mimic. That is our last gold, or second to last gold chest. And the sword. Armor and sword both in the treasury. And now at this point, Brian Williams is going back out to Rimbledar. It's going to heal up. Is going to get his provisions set. Probably pick up some herbs. Probably pick up. I don't know. Can you buy fairy water in Rimbledar? I don't know.
Who knows? But we're good now. With the death necklace, we'll have sufficient attack power. We'll have good HP. We'll have good MP. Defense is good enough.
Yeah, we're so far away from level 15. You need 7,500, and we're at 6,000. There's no point grinding another 1,500 XP to try to get one more level. Just go now. And here
no,
we
this
go.
Isn't a guaranteed fight, though, either.
No, it is not guaranteed in any way, shape, or form. And again, if we end up having to burn a couple of heal boards on the way down because of some bad red dragon runs, could definitely make it where we have to exit back out and come back in. But right now, this is Brian Williams to lose. And I think Chroma is trying to count the coordinates on the main continent. It has not even gone entertaining the idea of the second continent at the current moment. Or are they just now going to get the coordinates? They might not have gotten them yet.
I don't believe they've gotten the coordinates, sorry.
That's fine. Brian Williams deciding to use one of the last torches that's still in his inventory from way back at the beginning of the game to get some light on this walk, so he's not bouncing into all of the walls everywhere. To answer your question, chat, the numbers next to the runners' names, that was their initial seed in the beginning of the brackets. 32 people made into the brackets, 4 remain, and at this point, if Brian Williams does what we think he's going to be able to do here, we'll be down to 3, as Brian Williams will be moving on to the finals to take on the winner of the Tilo Smashy semifinal.
Oh yeah, this is... Look, no matter how this goes, no matter how the other races have gone, this has been an incredible tournament, and all of the runners who have made it to semis deserve to be here.
Yeah,
and all the runners have done amazingly. Like, oh my gosh, how many upsets did we have in week 1 with brackets?
Yeah. This tournament has been no easy outs. Even as a newcomer to the community and learning some of the old guard names and some of the quote-unquote better runners, this has been a free-for-all. There's not been any clear-cut favorite anywhere along these brackets. Any of the 32 could have moved on and gotten this far, and as it stands, we're down to the final 4 that I think no one really predicted that we have, which just tells you the caliber of the runners we have had in this particular tournament. And it is, especially for Chroma. Chroma's come on strong, made into the brackets, has put up a darn good showing getting to the semifinals here, and again, just ran into a seed that's been absolute torture at this point, and he's making the most of it, but is unfortunately going to probably not be able to make it through it.
He's not out of this yet. Never count someone out till the dot done's in.
True, but Brian Williams is on the last four. We are making that walk. There is one spike tile between us and the Dragon Lord.
Yeah, Red Dragon, which would be kind of amusing.
I mean, at this point, if I'm Brian Williams, I'm like, you know what? It probably is a Red Dragon because reasons. Though honestly, I think it's probably going to be a Blue Dragon because that's the one thing we never saw outside of Sharlock. And there it is, a Blue Dragon.
Yep.
Tilo, so in chat, only 10 brackets predicted even one single semifinalist. And only 5 predicted one of those into the finals. So, yeah.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, but here we go. Brian Williams, seeing the Dragon Lord, remembers to say no. Does not want to take the unfortunate forfeit there because they clicked the wrong button.
Oh, gosh. I mean, I've seen worse.
There's the Death Deck list. We got a start spell to start, then we got to hurt more.
I have seen somebody accidentally delete their save file right before the final boss.
Oh, that's brutal.
It was a different game, but yeah. And they were winning, too.
There we go. We have defeated Dragon Lord 1. The Dragon Lord reveals his true form and gets the sneak attack, but I don't think it's going to matter at this point. We got 12 for the first one. Our Dragon Lord can have anywhere between 150 to 165 hit points. We are at 27, I believe.
Ouch, that's a low roll.
$52.
Yep.
$65.
65.
Lorgon in chat pointing out that Chroma has actually taken the experience lead. Unfortunately, does not have the stones, so.
Also, 77.
$94.
That was a max roll. 104.
Yeah, but now we're starting to run out of heal wars. We only have about 4 more left.
3. This 4 would be 32. Down to our final heal more.
Yeah, we get anything other than a low roll, and we did not get a low roll.
GG.
That is it. So now it's just going to be a quick cast of return back to Tantagil, a quick walk up to the king, and Brian Williams is going to be the winner of this race and moving on to the finals of the Dragon Warrior Summer Tournament 2021. An official race spot GG time of 1 hour, 59 minutes, 49 seconds. Get your GGs out for Brian Williams 42.
Unfortunately, that means Chroma's out of the tournament, but has put up an incredible run through this.
Yeah, this seed was just absolutely brutal in its early game, and it's just everything locked where it was. And Chroma has decided to go ahead and take the forfeit. No shame in that, the way this seed was going. I completely understand. We'll see if Chroma would like to come in for words as well, but I do believe we are definitely going to be joined by Brian Williams here shortly.
Yep. Oh man, what a crazy seed.
Yeah,
And to think that it came down to a find your homework seed after that horrible strength start. Hello, GG's.
GG's, Ryan Williams. How are you feeling after this wonderful seed?
I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. Can't lie. Only at the end. The first hour, I was not feeling good, and I'm sure Chroma felt the same way.
So hello, Chroma. GG's.
Yes,
Sorry, my man. Oh, okay, I guess he's having mic problems more than likely.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was. I kept thinking something was gonna get us going, and then I found Rimmildar about an hour 20 in, and I was really, really scared. But it was all in Charlock, so there was no way to go faster. That's just a tough seed.
Did you enjoy those torches as much as I did?
Yeah, we're buying a lot of torches for the first hour.
Yeah, it was
I
pretty
mean,
rough.
by the time we first saw Rimmildar, we knew that it was guaranteed to be the only progression.
The biggest issue for me was losing gold, like holding on to gold, being ready to buy stuff, and then dying.
I
So
know
many
that seed was so stringent with gold. All the gold, like 4 to 6 gold chests, were in Mountain Cave, which was key locked behind Rimmildar. You need to get the keys and then get to Garenham to get to those gold chests. And by the time you got to that point, you're like, you know what? I've got decent enough gear, and our strength has gone up enough where I don't necessarily need the equipment anymore that I, was trying to save up for.
Yeah. And then there was this happens to me every seed probably, where there's a location that I need to get back to that I've just totally forgotten where it is. And that was Swamp Cave for me towards the end there. But too little too late for sure. Just enough of those deaths. There were so many times where I was just like, well, that sets me back several minutes.
Yeah,
Like,
there was quite a few enemies that just kind of would jump out, especially early game, that with such little strength to start, that we were just like, we can't do anything against these guys. We got to run. Thankfully, our agility was decent, but if they got a sneak attack on you, that was it. You were going home. And Chroma, you fell unfortunate victim to that quite often, which was heartbreaking to see, especially with how well you were doing.
it happens, like I expect to have that happen. There were um there were about 3 metal slimes that I got crits on just right off the bat.
Wow.
And
Okay. Yeah, I didn't
then
get. I don't know if I got any. I think maybe one kind of late once they were already running away, but nothing early.
yeah, I got one fairly early, and then I stuck around for too long, and then later on when I wasn't looking for them, I got 2 more. But I'm curious. I haven't pulled up the RPG Limit Break page or anything. What level did you finish at?
14, but I just did 2 dives,
Yeah,
one for
I'm
everything
not
and one for
surprised.
another one.
Yeah, Chroma, you actually finished the seed with the experienced lead. Again, it was just the steps getting there was what killed you.
For sure, and just not finding things in the end. I was right here. Like, I did not try to die to this golem. It was just couldn't run. Like, I'm pretty sure I got preemptive and then tried to run, and yeah, just this is how it felt like it went. And honestly, like, I was due for a couple of humbling matches after a good run of some really fortunate results. So yeah,
You made it to semis on your own skill though. Like, do not discredit that.
I appreciate that. There's still so much I'm aware that I'm missing out on the game here. Like, there were definitely like ideal monsters to fight at each level, and I did not find them until later on. Um,
So I don't know if you've heard this, Chroma, but a lot of people, and this is completely meant as a compliment, like, your biggest skill that has brought you this far is just knowing when and what to grind on and how to grind it.
Okay, well, that surprises me somewhat. With Zelda 2 Randomizer is very similar for me. I take the Bob Ross approach to it, where it's just, oh, a little bit of this monster here, and maybe we need a wolf over here. Yeah, it's not that calculated necessarily. And some of it is trial and error within the seed. Like I'm not doing math with my stats or anything like that. It's just sort of, this feels like a decent grind. I guess I'll go with this.
There was a
Yeah.
there was a time I hit a wolf for 1, and I was like, nope, guess I'm not ready yet. You kind of like that, right? Just see what happens and then run away.
Exactly that. And I'm sure that like having a good knowledge of what some like attack power will do at 2 different monsters makes a pretty big difference. But I don't know. I mean, this is one of those games I've played since I was a kid, and like the stats aren't exactly the same, but enough familiarity with what the monsters are and what their basic comparison to each other is that I guess it's not something that I'm too worried about overall. But there is that sort of ideal in a given situation. Like, this is what the seed wants me to be doing, and how quickly you can find that seems to make a pretty big difference with experience, at least.
Yeah, until you come across one of those seeds where there's just literally nothing that the seed is just handing out as a freebie kill.
Though I will say, you're going into the freebie cave and grabbing those torches off on and on again, and then going outside to that little desert and tossing them was a stroke of brilliance to try to get you some early levels. That was amazing to watch.
Oh yeah.
I thought that could have been really good, and then I started running into the AK-47s.
Yeah.
And
Speaking
changed my
of
mind.
those AK-47s, Brian, your strategy for defeating the AK on the Hawks spike tile. Run us through your thoughts there.
My thoughts are, it's like 50 minutes in. I have like 7 gold. I don't know what to do. I got enough to buy a full, well, like most of a thing of fairy waters, and I decided I'd go check what it was, and it was that armored knight, and I was like, I wonder what happens with 7. So I got 7 of them and ran over and chucked them all, and we didn't have enough hit points to take 2 hits, so I needed another level. And like 90 hit points, I can heal more, fairy water, the whole inventory, see what happens. And of course I did like 83 damage and it didn't die. And so
It was 99 hit points, I believe, at rolled max.
Okay,
Of course
so
I did.
yeah, and I was like, okay, well, I've got like 4 heal mores left. I don't know, maybe the next 1 damage will do the trick. And I don't know, like the 3rd or 4th swing was a crit, and I was like, oh, thank God. It's like, I spent all my money on this fairy water. I invested everything, and so if I lost there, I was like back to fighting like wolves again for money just to get going. So it was nothing, right? So congratulations, but it was 1 checkbox, and we didn't get to check many boxes that scene.
Yeah, it was absolutely amazing to see you get that kill, and then the absolute disappointment when there was nothing there. And I think everyone in chat and comments were like, yeah, there are probably some choice words being said that we can't repeat on stream.
Yeah, that's why we raced with the mic off.
I have to say, this was the first time in the tournament where I did kind of have my little moments of rage that I just let fly in the silence of the apartment, This was a tough one. This was a tough one for sure.
Oh yeah.
This seed was a thing, and Lord of Synth outdid himself with this one. So make sure you just blame all your hatred on this seed to him, and we'll be fine. And yeah. But speaking of, Lord of Synth wants to know if any of you guys actually personally cursed him for rolling this seed for you.
No, not personally.
No. I mean, Yeah, it was a challenge, but at least we had Breckenary. I don't know what we would have done without torches. I mean, it was slow, but that guy's rich in that shop right there.
We would have been grinding Drakes and ghosts forever. Eventually magicians, I guess.
Yeah. So, anyways, it's really fun. See, super challenging. I think that's what you want to see in a semifinal round, like something that really stretches the runners. Like, I feel pretty stretched right now. So, at least we had Breckenary. Yep, those are words you'll never hear again from me.
I will definitely agree with that. This was a worthy seed for sure. And despite everything, still somehow managed to have a little bit of fun with this. And kind of happy to now have some time where I'm not in any tournaments for a little bit, catch up on life. And in the meantime, wish the rest of these runners some. I didn't see what happened in the match earlier today, so don't
Yeah, me
spoil
either.
that for me
No,
just yet.
no spoilers.
But
I didn't watch it either, so I want to watch it later as well.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see how this all shakes out. It's been super cool.
Yeah, and I'm sure people have mentioned it, but you should definitely follow Chroma. Awesome Z2R runner, now awesome Dragon Warrior runner. So, and like a chill stream to hang out in while games are being run. So, yeah, I'm super glad to have had Chroma join the tournament and watch some Z2R. So yeah, so definitely check out some awesome gameplay.
If Brian's gonna hype me, I have to re-hype, or what's the word? Return hype. Brian is one of two Dragon Warrior runners who showed up in my stream when I was doing vanilla. It's one of the first things I did when I got like physical hardware NES was figure out the no RNG manipulation run, and Brian and Diabetes the Second were the two people who ended up in my stream, and then gradually through little conversations here and there, I got the idea in my head that the randomizer would be cool to do. So yeah, one of the first in the community to have contact. So appreciate that, and really cool to be at this point. Within about a year, maybe about a year of that first contact. But yeah, very cool. It's been great.
And Chroma, just to remind you, you do have a third place race that you get to race in coming up.
Oh shoot!
So we're not quite done with you.
Not
yet.
Out of the woods. Okay.
Nope, you still got a third place. You'll take on whoever the loser between Tilo and Smashy ends up being. Reminder for those of you watching that round 2 for them is tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern on a channel to be determined, I believe. Let me see if I can double check that.
Oh, awesome! It's late. Gonna get going. Thanks everybody.
Great night.
Yeah, thanks, GG Chroma.
Yep. GG Brian. We'll see you soon.
GG, see you both, and well played. The race tomorrow will be right here on RPG Limit Break, so 9 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. Definitely come by and check. Brian Williams, you're moving on. Do you have any thoughts regarding who you want to see next week in the finals?
No, I was thinking about this earlier, and I said, if you told me that either Smashy or Tilo was going to win the tournament this year, I would have said, oh, that's super awesome. They're great runners. They totally could and totally would deserve it. And now I don't want to hear that. But so I'm really looking forward to running either of them. I'm really looking forward to watching the race they had today and then the races this week. And they're both going to be a super hard challenge. So yeah, a couple more races and then we'll get to the finals. I'm excited and I can't believe I'm here. So it's great.
GG, see you, and well deserved.
All right, should we go ahead and wrap this up?
I believe so. It is, it's only, 2:18 East Coast time?
Yeah.
But thank you so much for coming out for watching this wonderful race. Again, we've got round 2 of Tilo and Smashy tomorrow, 9 o'clock, this very channel. Make sure you tune in for it. In the meantime, we are going to go be visiting the RPG Valkyries, they are doing their speedrun Ragnarok marathon stream, and it is Dragon Quest 3 being run right now by our very own Mr. Holmes. Go give them some love, and we will see you guys tomorrow. For the Restreamer Nor the Synth, Kemion Rendokai, our tracker, and I will let Mathro have the final word.
Have a great night, everybody. And see you in the final matches.